The city looked different at night. The busy roads became calmer, and the tall buildings turned into quiet towers of light. One of those towers was called Horizon Crest. It stood in the center of the business district, with glass walls that reflected the street lamps like a mirror. People said the tower was built for power, for money, and for people who never had to wait in line. Inside the tower, the air smelled like polished stone and fresh cleaning spray. The lobby had a shining floor that showed every step. The front desk was always neat. The security guards stood straight, even when no one was watching. Cameras followed every corner. It was a place that demanded silence. On most nights, only a few people remained in the building. Some office workers stayed late to finish work. A few executives returned for forgotten files. But after 10, it belonged to the night staff. That was when Adam arrived. Adam was 34 years old. He was not tall, but he carried himself like someone who had learned how to stay steady under pressure. His hair was always short and neat. His uniform was simple, gray shirt and dark pants, with a name tag that read Adam in clear letters. His shoes were worn but clean. His hands looked rough from years of work, but his movements were careful, like he treated every task with respect. Adam pushed a cleaning cart through the lobby with quiet wheels. He nodded at the guard near the entrance. "Evening," Adam said. The guard nodded back. "Evening, Adam." Adam worked the night shift for a reason. He was a single dad. His son, Sam, was 7 years old and still needed him for everything. Adam wanted to be there in the morning, to pack lunch, to walk Sam to school, to listen to his small stories about big dreams. Working nights was hard, but it gave him the mornings that mattered. Before leaving home, Adam had checked Sam's blanket, turned off the kitchen light, and left a small note on the table. "Breakfast is ready in the fridge. I will be home before school. Love you." Sam was staying with Adam's neighbor, an older woman named Auntie Nita. She was not family by blood, but she felt like family. She kept Sam safe at night and made sure Adam could work without fear. Adam trusted her. Now, inside Horizon Crest, Adam focused on his tasks. He cleaned slowly, room by room, floor by floor, like a man who knew patience was stronger than speed. Most people in the building barely noticed him. They walked past him like he was part of the wall. Adam did not mind. He had learned long ago that respect did not always come from attention. Sometimes, respect came from staying calm, staying honest, and doing the job well. But Adam also noticed things other people missed. He noticed the way the tower felt different on certain floors. Some floors felt tense, like the air carried stress that had not left yet. Some floors felt empty and cold. And one floor, the top floor, always felt like a storm waiting to happen. That floor belonged to Mr. Harris. Mr. Harris was the owner of the tower. People called him a billionaire. They said his companies touched everything: buildings, shipping, technology, and property. His name appeared in business news and charity events. His face appeared in magazines. He was known for sharp decisions and a cold style of leadership. No one in the tower spoke loudly about him. When they did, it was with careful words. But what people whispered about the most was not his money. It was his daughters. Mr. Harris had twin daughters named Lily and Mia. They were 8 years old. They lived in a private penthouse at the top floor, protected by cameras, guards, and thick doors. Most people never saw them, but everyone knew their reputation. "Those kids are impossible," staff would whisper in the break room. "They make helpers quit within days," someone else would say. "They scream, they throw things, they fight with each other and everyone," another worker added. Some stories were exaggerated. Adam could tell. People liked to add drama to their words. But one thing was true. People avoided that floor. Even the most confident guards did not like being assigned to the penthouse. The tower manager had replaced 3 nannies in 1 month. 2 tutors had left without finishing their contracts. A housekeeping worker once came down crying, saying she would rather clean the basement storage than go back up. Adam had never been called to the penthouse before. His cleaning route did not include it. The top floor had a special team and strict rules. Only certain staff had access. Adam was fine with that. He had no desire to be near billionaire drama. He wanted a quiet shift, steady pay, and a simple life for Sam. That night started like any other. Adam cleaned the conference rooms on the 20th floor. He emptied bins, wiped tables, and arranged chairs. He checked the pantry, making sure everything looked fresh. He replaced hand towels in the washroom. He moved with calm routine, his mind relaxed in the familiar rhythm. Around midnight, as he stepped into the elevator, the building lights flickered once. It was not a power outage, just a brief blink. But Adam noticed. He pressed the button for the lobby. The elevator rose for a moment, then stopped. The screen above the buttons showed a message. Private call. Adam frowned. That was not normal. The elevator doors opened. He was on the top floor. Adam did not step out right away. He looked through the open space, careful. The hallway was wide and clean, with soft lights along the walls. A guard stood near the main entrance to the penthouse, looking tired. His uniform was neat, but his face looked stressed. His eyes were slightly red, like he had been awake too long. The guard noticed Adam and lifted his hands with surprise. "Adam," he said. "What are you doing here?" Adam kept his voice calm. "I did not choose this floor. The elevator brought me here." The guard let out a tired breath. "Lucky you, or unlucky. I do not know." From behind the penthouse door came a loud sound. It was not a scream, but it was heavy, like something had hit the floor. Then a sharp voice followed. "No, I said no." Another voice answered, equally strong. "You always take everything." The guard rubbed his forehead. "They are at it again." Adam stayed still. He did not move closer. "Should I go back down?" The guard hesitated. For a second, he looked like a man deciding between pride and relief. "You can try," the guard said, "but they locked the elevator system. It will not respond until someone up here clears it." Adam looked at the closed penthouse door. He heard more noise, faster footsteps, and then a loud crash of something falling. The guard's jaw tightened. "We have a nanny inside. She is new. She has been in there for an hour. She is probably calling her agency right now." Adam did not laugh. He did not comment. He simply asked, "Is anyone hurt?" The guard shook his head. "No. Not hurt. Just chaos." The door suddenly opened from the inside. A woman stepped out. She looked pale and shaken. Her hair was messy, and her eyes were wide. She held her bag like it was a shield. "I cannot do this," she said, breathless. "I am leaving. I do not care what the contract says." She rushed past Adam without looking at him. Her steps were fast. She pressed the elevator button again and again. Nothing happened. The guard tried to speak. "Ma'am, please calm down." But the woman did not calm down. She turned, voice trembling. "They are not normal children. They do not listen. They do not stop. They laugh when they break things. I tried kindness. I tried rules. Nothing works." Then she ran down the stairs, her shoes tapping quickly against the floor as she disappeared. Adam watched quietly. He did not judge her. Some jobs were not for everyone, and some situations broke people faster than they expected. Inside the open door, two small figures appeared. Two girls, the same height, same face shape, same dark hair, but different expressions. One had her hair tied neatly and her chin lifted like a queen. The other had loose hair and a sharp gaze like she was ready to argue with anyone in front of her. Adam understood immediately. Lily and Mia. They looked at the guard first, then at Adam. "Who is he?" one of them asked. The guard cleared his throat. "That is Adam. He works here." The other girl narrowed her eyes. "He is the cleaner." Adam did not react to the word cleaner. He did not get offended. He had been called worse in his life and had learned that anger was expensive. He stayed calm and said, "Good evening." The twins stared at him like he was a strange object that had appeared in their world. Behind them, the penthouse looked like a storm had passed through. A pillow lay on the floor. A stack of papers was scattered. A small table was tilted sideways. A decorative plant was knocked over, soil spilled like dark sand. The guard stepped forward quickly. "Girls, please go back inside. It is late." One girl crossed her arms. "We do not have to." The other stepped closer to Adam. "Why are you here?" Adam looked at her, not with fear, not with anger, but with a simple, steady expression. "The elevator stopped here." The girl tilted her head. "That is a lie. You pressed the wrong button." Adam shook his head once. "No. I pressed the lobby." For a moment, the girls did not know what to do with his calm. Most adults around them either begged, or yelled, or tried to impress them. Adam did none of that. The girl with loose hair suddenly picked up a paper from the floor and waved it like a flag. "This is boring. Everything here is boring. Everyone is boring." She threw the paper into the air. It floated down slowly. Adam watched it fall. Then he did something the guard did not expect. Adam stepped into the doorway and picked up the paper. He smoothed it gently, like it mattered. He looked at the girls and said, "Paper is not fun to clean when it is everywhere." The girls blinked. The guard looked at Adam like he was crazy. The neat-haired twin scoffed. "So clean it. That is your job." Adam nodded. "Yes, it is my job. But you live here. This is your home. Homes feel better when people care for them." The twins stared, confused and slightly annoyed. Adam continued, "If you want to throw things, there are better ways. But this floor is slippery. Someone can fall. And then the night becomes longer than it needs to be." The loose-haired twin opened her mouth to argue. But before she could, a deep voice came from inside the penthouse. "What is going on out here?" A tall man stepped into view. His suit was expensive. His face was clean-shaved, his expression sharp. His eyes looked tired, not sleepy tired, but life-tired. He had the look of a man who carried too much weight and refused to admit it. "Mr. Harris." He looked at the mess, then at the girls, then at the guard. Then his eyes landed on Adam. For a second, his expression changed from irritation to confusion. "Who are you?" Mr. Harris asked. The guard spoke quickly. "Sir, he is staff. The elevator brought him up here by mistake." Mr. Harris studied Adam with a cold stare, the kind that made employees feel small. But Adam did not shrink. Adam stood straight and said respectfully, "I am Adam. I clean the lower floors." Mr. Harris looked at the twins. "Where is the nanny?" Lily pointed toward the hall. "She ran away." Mia smiled like she enjoyed saying it. "She could not handle us." Mr. Harris's jaw tightened. He looked like he was about to speak harshly. But before he could, Adam spoke again, in a quiet voice. "It is late," Adam said. "They are tired." Tired children become loud. Adults become louder. Then no one wins. Mr. Harris blinked, surprised that a janitor had spoken to him like that. The guard looked ready to step in, afraid Adam might get punished. But something strange happened. The twins did not shout. They did not run. They stood still, watching Adam like he was the first person in the tower who did not fear them. Adam bent down and picked up a pillow from the floor. He placed it back on the couch with slow care. Then he looked at Lily and Mia and said, "If you help me pick up 5 things, I will tell you a short story. A real one. Not a baby story." The twins stared at him again. "Why would we help you?" Lily asked, suspicious. Adam answered, "Because you are smart. And smart people know how to fix what they start." Mia's eyes narrowed. "What story?" Adam smiled slightly, not big, not fake. just enough to show warmth. A story about a boy who thought he was impossible too. Mr. Harris watched closely. For the first time in a long time, the penthouse hallway went quiet. And in that quiet, something shifted, like the start of a change no one in the tower expected. The guard held his breath. Mr. Harris did not move. Lily and Mia looked at each other. Then, slowly, Mia bent down and picked up a paper. Lily picked up another. Adam nodded once, as if this was normal, as if he had seen it before, as if he knew exactly what he was doing. Mr. Harris stared at Adam with disbelief, like he was witnessing something rare. Because for the first time, someone had not tried to control the twins with fear. Someone had offered them a choice. And they had taken it. The penthouse felt strange that night. Not loud, not calm, but unsure. The kind of silence that waits to see what will happen next. Adam stood near the couch, holding the pillow he had just placed back. Lily and Mia each held a paper in their hands. They did not smile, but they also did not throw anything. Mr. Harris watched them carefully. He had seen many moments with his daughters, but this was new. They were listening. Adam did not rush. He knew rushing broke trust. He looked at the twins and spoke in a steady voice. "Thank you for helping," he said. 5 things. That was the deal. Mia crossed her arms. "You said a story." "Yes," Adam replied. "A short one." He sat on the edge of a chair, not the couch. He did not take the best seat. He chose the smallest one, like a guest. That choice did not go unnoticed by the twins. "This story is about a boy named Adam," he said simply. "Not me. Just another boy with the same name." Lily narrowed her eyes. "Is he rich?" Adam shook his head. "No." Mia tilted her head. "Is he strong?" "Sometimes," Adam answered. "Not always." The girls waited. "The boy lived with his father in a small home," Adam continued. "They did not have much money. The boy was angry most of the time. Angry at school. Angry at people. Angry at himself. Teachers said he was trouble. Neighbors avoided him." Mr. Harris felt a strange tightening in his chest. "One day," Adam said, "the boy broke a window by throwing a stone. Everyone shouted. Everyone blamed him. But an old man nearby did not shout. He asked the boy one question." "What question?" Lily asked, quietly. Adam looked at her. He asked, "Why are you carrying so much anger when you are so small?" The twins went silent. "The boy did not know how to answer," Adam said. No one had ever asked him that. So the old man handed him a broom and said, "Help me clean. We will talk after." Mia frowned. "That is boring." Adam nodded. "Cleaning sounds boring." But when the boy cleaned, his hands slowed. His breathing slowed. And for the first time that day, his head felt quiet. The guard leaned against the wall, listening. "The old man did not fix the boy," Adam finished. "He just gave him space to calm down." Years later, the boy learned something important. People are not impossible. They are just carrying things they cannot explain. Adam stopped speaking. For a moment, no one said anything. Lily looked at the floor. Mia kicked the edge of the rug lightly. Mr. Harris cleared his throat. "Girls, it is late. You should get ready for bed." Normally, this was where shouting started. But Lily surprised everyone. 5 things, she said. We only picked up 2. Mia rolled her eyes but bent down to grab a pillow. Adam stood and helped without comment. He did not praise them loudly. He did not clap. He simply worked beside them. That mattered more. When the floor was clear, Adam stepped back. "Thank you," he said again. Mr. Harris watched as the twins walked toward their rooms without protest. The guard slowly relaxed his shoulders. Mr. Harris turned to Adam. His voice was lower now. "You should not be here." Adam nodded. "I know." Yet you handled something my staff cannot, Mr. Harris said. Why? Adam did not answer right away. He thought about Sam. About mornings. About small hands holding his finger. Because I listen first, Adam said. Rules come later. Mr. Harris studied him carefully. What do you want? Adam looked surprised. Nothing, sir. I need to go back to work. The elevator system unlocked. A soft sound confirmed it. Mr. Harris hesitated. Then he said something no one expected. Come back tomorrow night, he said. Same time. Adam looked at him. I am not a nanny. I know, Mr. Harris replied. Just come. Adam nodded once. He did not smile. He stepped into the elevator and returned to his duties. That night, Adam finished his shift like normal. He cleaned the lobby. He wiped the glass doors. He clocked out quietly. When he reached home, the sky was just starting to change color. He found Sam asleep on the couch, a book on his chest. Auntie Nita smiled from the kitchen. He waited for you, she said. Adam lifted Sam gently and carried him to bed. The next evening, Adam returned to Horizon Crest. Word had already spread. Guards whispered. Staff glanced at him with curiosity. No one said anything directly. At midnight, the elevator brought him to the top floor again. This time, the guard smiled with relief. They asked for you, the guard said. By name. Inside the penthouse, Lily and Mia sat at the table. Books were open. Pencils lay neatly in rows. Mr. Harris stood nearby, clearly unsure of his role. Mia looked at Adam. You are late. Adam checked his watch. I came when I was asked. Lily pointed at the book. We do not understand this. Adam pulled out a chair. Show me. He did not rush through the lesson. He explained slowly. He asked questions instead of giving answers. When Mia grew frustrated, he asked her to stand up and stretch. When Lily tried to argue, he listened until she finished. An hour passed. Mr. Harris watched from a distance. He had never seen his daughters sit still for this long. When the lesson ended, Adam stood. That is enough for tonight. But we are not finished, Mia said. Adam shook his head. Your minds are tired. Tomorrow works better when sleep comes first. Lily frowned. You are not the boss. Adam nodded. That is true. But sleep is. The twins exchanged looks. Then, without shouting, they stood and went to their rooms. Mr. Harris exhaled deeply. This is temporary, he said to Adam, almost defensive. Adam answered calmly. Everything is. Mr. Harris hesitated. I want to pay you extra. Adam shook his head. I work for my shift. Nothing more. Mr. Harris felt something he had not felt in years. Respect. Over the next few days, Adam became part of the twins' routine. Not officially. No title. No contract. Just presence. He arrived at night. He helped with homework. He listened to complaints. He told short stories. He cleaned beside them. He set boundaries without anger. The twins still argued. They still tested limits. But they stopped breaking things. They stopped screaming at staff. Something inside them was settling. One evening, Mia asked, Why do you clean with us? Adam answered, Because shared work builds trust. Lily asked, Why do you never shout? Adam replied, Because shouting hides the real problem. Mr. Harris listened from the hallway, his heart heavy with thoughts. One night, a new tutor arrived early. She looked nervous. Lily crossed her arms and prepared for conflict. Adam stepped forward. This is your tutor. She is here to help. Help her help you. Mia rolled her eyes but nodded. The session ended without chaos. The tutor left smiling. Mr. Harris stood alone after everyone went to bed. He looked at the quiet penthouse. The clean floor. The closed doors. He realized something painful. His daughters were not impossible. They were unheard. And the person who heard them was a single dad janitor. That night, Mr. Harris made a decision that would change everything. The change inside the penthouse did not go unnoticed. Staff members who once avoided the top floor now whispered with curiosity. Guards noticed fewer complaints. The tower manager checked reports twice, confused by the sudden calm. For years, the top floor had been a problem. Now it felt like a quiet lake after a storm. Adam did not see himself as special. Each night, he arrived with the same routine. He parked his cart, washed his hands, and waited to be called. Sometimes the twins called him right away. Sometimes they ignored him for a while. Adam accepted both without complaint. One evening, Lily was upset. She sat on the floor with her back against the wall, arms tight around her knees. Mia stood near the window, staring at the city lights with anger in her eyes. Adam did not speak at first. He cleaned a small table that did not need cleaning. He knew silence could be helpful. After a few minutes, Lily spoke. They cancelled our art class. Mia turned. Again. They always cancel things we like. Adam nodded. That feels unfair. Lily looked at him sharply. You always say that. You never say they are wrong. Adam wiped the table slowly. Sometimes people are wrong. Sometimes plans fail. Both can be true. Mia kicked the floor lightly. Dad says it is not important. Adam looked toward the hallway where Mr. Harris usually stood when he listened without joining. Adam chose his words carefully. Some things are important even if they do not look important, Adam said. The twins listened. That night, Adam suggested something new. Show me your drawings. The twins hesitated. No adult had asked that before. Lily brought out a folder. Mia followed with a sketchbook. They sat together on the floor. Adam looked at every page like it mattered. He asked questions. He did not judge. Mr. Harris watched from a distance, his hands clenched. Later that night, after the twins went to bed, Mr. Harris stopped Adam near the door. You are changing them, he said. Adam shook his head. They are changing themselves. Mr. Harris frowned. You make it sound simple. Adam replied, It is simple. It is not easy. The following week brought pressure. A major business dinner was planned in the penthouse. Important partners from overseas were visiting. The tower manager warned everyone to be careful. We cannot have noise, he said. No mistakes. Mr. Harris felt the old fear return. He remembered past events ruined by shouting and broken items. He considered sending the twins away for the night. Adam noticed the tension. They are not problems to hide, Adam said quietly. They are part of this home. Mr. Harris did not answer. On the night of the dinner, the penthouse was bright. Tables were set. Food was prepared. Staff moved carefully. The twins watched from the stairs, dressed neatly but clearly restless. Mia whispered, This is boring. Lily added, They will ignore us. Adam crouched beside them. You can help or you can wait. Both are choices. Mia looked at the guests. Help how? Adam smiled slightly. You can greet people. Or you can set napkins. Or you can sit quietly and observe. The twins exchanged looks. They chose to help. The dinner passed without trouble. The twins spoke politely. They laughed softly. Guests were impressed not by the luxury, but by the calm presence of the children. One guest said, You have raised them well. Mr. Harris felt a strange mix of pride and shame. After the guests left, Mr. Harris sat alone in the living room. Adam was about to leave when Mr. Harris spoke. I was not there, Mr. Harris said. Adam stopped. I know. I thought money could replace time, Mr. Harris continued. I thought rules could replace listening. Adam did not interrupt. My daughters do not fear you, Mr. Harris said. They respect you. Adam replied gently, respect grows where safety lives. The next day, something unexpected happened. The tower manager approached Adam. Mr. Harris wants to see you during the day, he said. Adam felt uneasy. Daytime was for Sam. For school. For life outside the tower. That afternoon, Adam sat across from Mr. Harris in a quiet office. I want to make this official, Mr. Harris said. A position. Guidance. Family support. Across my properties. Adam shook his head slowly. I cannot leave my son. Mr. Harris paused. Then bring him. Adam looked up, surprised. He can attend the private school connected to this building, Mr. Harris added. You work nights. He studies days. I will arrange it. Adam felt his chest tighten. This was more than he had expected. I do not want charity, Adam said firmly. Mr. Harris nodded. This is not charity. This is respect. Adam asked for time. That night, Adam told Sam a simple version of the truth. Some people need help listening, Adam said. I help them. Sam smiled. Like you help me. Adam hugged his son. Back at the penthouse, the twins noticed Adam was quieter. Are you leaving? Mia asked. Adam knelt. I am deciding. Lily looked worried. If you leave, everyone will shout again. Adam placed a hand on her shoulder. You are stronger now. The twins did not look convinced. That night, Mia did something new. She cleaned her own desk without being asked. Lily helped her. Adam watched silently. Mr. Harris watched too. For the first time, Mr. Harris saw his daughters not as problems, but as people growing. And he understood something clearly. If Adam left, the calm might leave with him. But if Adam stayed, it would not be because of money. It would be because he believed in them. That understanding changed how Mr. Harris saw power. And it changed what he planned to do next. Morning light filled Adam's small home. Sam sat at the table, swinging his legs, eating cereal slowly. Adam watched him with care. This was the part of life Adam protected the most. Quiet mornings. Simple food. Honest talk. Sam looked up. Are you worried? Adam smiled gently. A little. Is it about the tall building? Adam nodded. Yes. Sam thought for a moment. If you help people there like you help me, then it is good. Adam felt his chest warm. Children often said things adults forgot. That day, Adam visited the school Mr. Harris had mentioned. It was calm and welcoming. Teachers spoke kindly. Students laughed freely. Adam asked many questions. He did not rush his decision. That evening, Adam returned to the tower. The guard greeted him with ease now, like an old friend. They are waiting, the guard said. Inside the penthouse, Lily and Mia were sitting together on the floor, working on a puzzle. When they saw Adam, they stood quickly. You came, Lily said. Adam nodded. I always said I would. Mia studied his face. You look tired. Adam smiled. Thinking makes people tired. They sat together. Adam did not bring a lesson that night. He asked about their day. Lily talked about a book she liked. Mia shared a story she had written. Mr. Harris watched from the doorway, silent. After the twins went to bed, Mr. Harris invited Adam to sit. I will not pressure you, Mr. Harris said. But I want you to understand something. My power never helped my daughters. Your patience did. Adam listened. I built everything, Mr. Harris continued. But I forgot to build trust. Adam replied softly. Trust grows slowly. But it stays. Mr. Harris nodded. I want my daughters to grow safe. I want my buildings to feel human. Help me do that. Adam took a breath. I will help. But I will not stop being who I am. Mr. Harris stood and offered his hand. Adam shook it. The next weeks changed the tower. Adam's role became official, but his work stayed the same. He listened. He guided. He trained staff to speak calmly. He showed guards how to set boundaries without fear. He taught tutors to ask before telling. Lily and Mia adjusted to school routines. They still argued, but they also apologized. They learned that emotions did not need to explode to be heard. Sam started school nearby. Lily and Mia met him one afternoon. They were curious and unsure. Mia asked, "Is your dad always calm?" Sam smiled proudly. "No. But he always listens." That was enough. One afternoon, a small problem tested everything. A staff member raised their voice at Mia after a mistake. The old pattern tried to return. Mia felt her chest tighten. Her hands shook. But she stopped. She remembered Adam's words. She said, "Please do not shout. I can listen without fear." The staff member froze, then lowered their voice. Adam watched from a distance, saying nothing. That night, Mr. Harris stood beside Adam. "She handled it," Mr. Harris said quietly. Adam nodded. Because she felt safe. Months passed. The tower changed its reputation. People said it felt different. Warmer. Kinder. Adam still cleaned sometimes. He said it helped him think. One evening, Lily asked, "Why did you choose us?" Adam answered honestly, "I did not choose you. I chose to listen." Mia smiled. "That is better." Mr. Harris spent more time at home. He ate meals with his daughters. He learned their favorite stories. He learned when to speak and when to stay silent. One night, after everyone slept, Mr. Harris stood by the window. The city lights looked softer now. He thought about power. Power was not control. Power was care. Adam walked past, pushing his cart, the same steady pace, the same quiet strength. The billionaire watched the janitor who changed his home. And he knew the impossible had already happened. Because one single dad had taught a tower full of people how to listen.